Previously, I did a cliffhanger ending. How cool was that? So, somehow, I still don't entirely understand. I had come face to face with Daisy Cartwright, the girl that I used to be in a former life. I mean, weird or what?
Hey there, sugar.
Daisy said brightly.
Where did you come from?
I gasped in astonishment. In fact, I nearly fainted, except that I wasn't sure if I hadn't done that already. I I think I'm from the future, I stammered. Daisy just cocked her head curiously.
Yours or mine?
She asked. Yours, I said, trying to get a grip on what was happening. I think I'm you, from the future. It sounded impossible, you know? But Daisy was unfazed.
Well, now, isn't that something?
She declared,
What's your name, sugar?
Zoe.
What a pretty name. Is that French or something?
Suddenly I couldn't remember. All I could think to say was, You're Daisy.
That's right,
She smiled.
Daisy Cartwright.
She took a luxurious puff from her cigarette holder and exhaled through her nose, just the way I remembered. Then she smiled and said,
My mama doesn't approve of young ladies smoking, but I do love it so. It's just so decadent. Isn't that a great word? Decadent?
Yeah, I sighed. I think maybe I started to gather myself a little. Are you a ghost? I asked. Daisy laughed, a delicate, sparkling chuckle.
No.
She replied.
Are you?
I'm not sure, I replied. Daisy shrugged nonchalantly. Then at last, I started to find myself again. At least I think that's what happened. I had definitely gotten past what the hell is happening. Now I was up to, okay, I think I know what's happening, but is this really happening? And before I could get sidetracked into, how can this be happening? My brain jumped a couple of steps and went straight to, what am I going to do about it? Suddenly I found myself saying, Daisy, you're going to die. She didn't react or anything. She just gave a wistful smile and replied,
I know.
No, but there's going to be an accident, I continued urgently. With you and Roger,
I know.
she repeated.
After the party. He's on his way right now.
I was struggling to keep up. Couldn't you, maybe, not go? She sighed.
Sugar. I already did.
But she noted my crestfallen expression.
Darling, you can't change what's already happened,
She sighed.
but I appreciate you trying.
But how do you know about all that? I was confounded. Daisy thought a moment, then replied carefully,
I guess 'cause I'm a part of you. Just the part that remembers Daisy better than you do.
I didn't get it, but she seemed pretty certain. You know? I'm confused, I decided,
Don't worry about it, sugar.
she said with a smile.
You'll give yourself a real headache.
She looked at me thoughtfully, then said,
You lost something, didn't you?
Yeah, I sighed. But before I could answer properly, she continued.
Well, I can help with that. Call it a wedding present.
Again, I gasped. How did you? Oh, right. Yeah, part of me.
Oh,
She suddenly beamed excitedly.
I can hear Roger's car. I gotta go. Sorry, sugar.
Already, she was starting to fade. But what about?
Oh, yeah, your present.
Then, as she faded into the golden light, she said,
No time now. You'll have to come find me.
and she was gone. Don't you just hate it when that happens? The light faded and the real world came crashing back. Or I came crashing back. I'm not sure which way round that goes. I know Lena took my arm to steady me because I was about to collapse.
Zoe, honey,
She said, her voice filled with concern.
are you okay?
Did you see that? I gasped.
See what, honey?
Daisy. I saw Daisy.
I didn't see anything, baby.
I spoke to her.
What?
She gasped. We talked, I said breathlessly.
Honey, I think you better sit down.
She said. Yeah. Okay. I sighed. I was feeling terribly lightheaded. She helped me back to the living room couch just as Mr. Haywood came in with more lemonade.
Oh my.
He gasped.
Are you feeling all right, dear?
He poured me a glass of lemonade, and again I drained it dry.
Whatever happened?
He asked.
Zoe says she just saw Daisy
Lena explained.
in the room across the hall.
Good God. Like a ghost or something?
No, not exactly. I was still shaken. I'm sorry, Mr. Haywood. Would you mind if I smoke?
Not at all, darling.
He replied warmly.
You look like you need it. And please call me Joe. Both of you.
Thank you. Joe? I fumbled for my cigarettes, but Lena was quicker.
Here you go, honey.
I lit up carefully. I think my hands were shaking. But the nicotine quickly worked its magic, and I began to feel a little better.
Would you like a little brandy or something?
Joe offered.
To take the edge off?
I nodded, and he went to the kitchen, returning with a glass of brandy for me.
What happened, baby?
Lena asked after I had taken a few soothing nips. So I told them everything, and they were astonished. Lena told me her side. That is what she saw happen, which was that I opened the door, gasped, froze for a couple of seconds, then kind of wobbled before she took my arm to steady me. But we talked for, I don't know, but it was more than just a couple of seconds.
Of course. I get it, honey.
Lena insisted.
I guess you must have slipped into a trance or something. We both know time is screwy like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Joe was completely astonished.
Has anything like that ever happened before?
He asked. Never, I replied.
I guess being here in Daisy's old house must have, triggered something?
Lena suggested.
What did she mean, come find me?
Joe asked. I don't know, I replied. Once I had recovered, Joe took us for a full tour of the house. I think both he and Lena were keeping a close eye on me, just in case. But there was no further weirdness to report. At least, no more weird than usual. I found Daisy's bedroom. I knew it instantly, although now it's like a spare storeroom. The bed was there, opposite the window. I pointed. The dresser was there to the right, wardrobe there on the left. But no Daisy. If I wanted to find her, I'd have to look someplace else. Then we finally had to leave. We thanked Joe once again, and he was gracious and charming about everything.
Zoe, Lena. It's been an extraordinary pleasure meeting you both. I wish you every happiness. Heck, I can't even begin to understand what happened here today. But Zoe, if Daisy has something she wants you to have, I surely hope you find it. It must be something truly special.
So we said our goodbyes and headed off to get the bus back into Charleston. We were deep in discussion on the journey back when my cell phone rang. It was Grammy,
Good news, honey. We found it.
she announced.
It had slipped down the back of the dresser. I had to get Marcus to help me move it.
Oh, thank God, I gasped.
You want me to ship it out to you at the hotel?
She asked. No, it's okay, Graham. As long as I know that it's safe. Then I added, actually, I'm glad you called. We just went to see Mr. Haywood and... Oh, Graham, have we got a story to tell you? But we agreed it could wait until we got back to the hotel.
Good Lord.
Grammy exclaimed when we finally called her back and related everything.
Have you ever heard of anything like that before, Kathy?
Lena asked.
That's definitely a new one on me, honey.
Grammy replied.
That is extraordinary.
What do you think it means, Graham? I asked.
I don't know, baby.
She replied.
The subconscious mind often picks up details that we missed on a conscious level. but it's not usually so direct in communicating. I'm pretty sure it means something, but
And how do we find her? I asked. I mean, we accidentally found her home. Where else could she be? Grammy thought for a moment, then replied carefully,
I can only think of one possibility, honey. But I don't know if you really want to hear it.
"What is it?" I insisted, my curiosity fit to burst.
The grave baby.
Grammy said reluctantly.
Daisy's grave.
She let that sink in. Lena and I both gasped and looked at each other in shock. "Of course," I gasped.
Oh, honey.
Lena took my hand gently. "We need to find Daisy's grave," I decided. Grammy sighed.
You leave that to me, sweetheart. I'll let you know first thing tomorrow. Now go enjoy yourselves. You're supposed to be on honeymoon.
So we went out on the town. We had a sumptuous meal, then drinks and dancing. We got in very late, too exhausted to even fool around. So we just snuggled together and got a good night's sleep. We made up for it in the shower next morning. Grammy called just after breakfast.
Magnolia Cemetery.
She told us.
Just off Meeting Street. You're looking for Section O, Plot 64.
It was our mission for the day. There was no discussion, no debate. Lena booked an Uber and we set off hand in hand to find Daisy. The Uber dropped us off near the main gates, and as we walked through into the heavy silence, we got an idea of just how vast this place was. Not simply a cemetery, but a giant necropolis, stretching off into the distance towards the marshlands beyond. Lena gasped.
Honey, this place is huge.
She whispered. I gave her hand a gentle squeeze and we set off along the gravel pathways, under the shade of giant oak trees, down avenues of headstones and grave markers, looking for Section O. We got chills, strolling through this beautiful, tragic landscape. So many graves, such a weight of history and loss.
Are those cannons?
Lena noted breathlessly as we passed a line of headstones. 2 huge iron weapons placed reverently amongst them. Civil War, I guessed. Further in, we caught sight of a huge pyramid-shaped tomb. It seemed so out of place. That is, until I remembered that the pyramids in Egypt were themselves tombs of ancient pharaohs. We came upon one of the groundskeepers and asked directions. We could have wandered all day otherwise.
That way, miss.
He gestured.
Over towards the water.
We thanked him and carefully made our way onwards. Finally, we found a rusting metal marker identifying Section O. It still took us a while, traversing the lines of gravestones, some elaborate and imposing, others simple and heartbreaking. Then Lena found it. A large granite headstone flanked by a beautiful statue of an angel with one of its wings broken at the shoulder. Daisy Cartwright, born 1904, died 1928, beloved daughter of Hiram and Sarah. A simple epitaph read, "Too bright for the earth, too wild for the sky, fallen but never defeated." It was truly strange to be standing in front of the grave of a girl, a woman who lived in my memory, my own past life. Lena squeezed my hand gently.
You okay, baby?
I nodded quietly. We had brought flowers, daisies, of course, and I carefully laid them in front of the headstone. We stood in silent contemplation for a few moments. I don't know what we were expecting, but nothing happened.
Are you getting anything, honey?
Lena whispered. Nothing, I replied. She's not here. Then slowly, carefully, and very gently, I reached out and touched the cool granite headstone. No shock, no sudden revelation, just cold, hard stone. I took a step back and considered the epitaph. Was it a clue? But no. It was just a beautiful tribute by loving parents to a daughter they had lost too soon. I guess that's it. I sighed. Sorry, Daisy. We tried. Lena gave me a gentle kiss on the cheek, and we turned and silently walked away, back through the avenues of the dead, returning to the world of the living. Back in the bustling throng of busy, beautiful Charleston, we decided to indulge ourselves. A little shopping trip, to lift our mood, and a chance to pick up presents and souvenirs for our loved ones. And then, as we headed towards the nearest shopping mall, I caught a sight of myself, reflected in a huge window. Just for a second, there was my face, and Daisy's, like juxtaposed. I literally stopped dead in my tracks, aghast.
Honey, what is it?
Lena asked. I got it, I gasped.
What?
I know where to find Daisy. Lena was astonished and thrilled.
Oh, baby, wait, where is she?
I grinned. Right here, I replied, tapping my own stupid noggin. We couldn't wait, but we needed some privacy. Thankfully, the old sense memory kicked in and we quickly found a small, secluded brick courtyard right behind an old church. Perfect. We sat down on a stone bench and I called Grammy. So you see, we already know where Daisy is. She's me. In my subconscious. You know? I concluded.
Of course.
Grammy sighed.
But how do you propose to bring her out, honey?
I was a little surprised that she didn't get it right off the bat. That's easy, I replied excitedly. I need you to hypnotize me. Grammy paused, then said carefully,
Over the phone? I'm not sure I could do that, baby.
but, I began.
I'm so used to being one-on-one with my clients.
She explained.
I kind of rely on physical feedback, you know. Without that, I won't be able to gauge your responses. I'm sorry, honey.
I was devastated. But we only have one more day after this, I pleaded. This might be our only chance. Don't you want to know? To understand?
I do, baby. I really do. But I don't feel remotely comfortable with this. And improperly handled, I could do more harm than good.
Okay, I sighed. Thanks, Graham. We'll see you when we get back, I guess. So we said goodbye and I hung up.
So, I guess that's it.
Lena sighed. Like hell it is, I said firmly. Time to call in the big guns. Laura? Hi, it's Zoe. Listen, I need a favor. Laura was astonished and delighted. She had absolutely no qualms about giving it a try,
You know me. I like a challenge.
she said. Then she added carefully,
But Lena, a lot of this is going to fall on you. You have to keep Zoe safe and focused. Can you do that?
Laura, she's my wife and my soulmate.
Lena replied, her voice fiercely steady.
You have to know I'll do anything for her.
Good. And do try not to go under yourself, yes?
Okay.
Right then. Zoe, I want you to close your eyes.
Laura began gently, her voice slipping effortlessly into that soothing, hypnotic rhythm.
And focus on the sound of my voice. Just the sound of my voice.
Okay. I'm going to go to sleep now. I'll see you on the other side.